What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Minecraft Dungeons video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys every major boss fight and explaining how you can defeat every single boss in the game super easily, even the final boss, the Arch-Illager. So if you're interested or stuck on any boss in the game, this is the video for you. Now before we get into how you can defeat any boss, let's talk about what you're going to need. While technically none of these items are required, you will be greatly reducing the amount of time you spend fighting each boss with these items. Alright, so starting off with your weapons, instead of using some overpowered unique weapons that take time to grind for, I'm simply recommending any weapons you currently own like this standard rare double axe or exploding crossbow. You don't need these ones specifically, any strong weapon will do, but try to find a good bow, because bows are used mainly against the harder bosses. Moving on to the artifacts you'll want, I personally recommend Deathcap Mushroom, Gong of Weakening, and Boots of Swiftness. These items will allow you to maximize your damage while giving you the ability to avoid being hit. And for the last item, I recommend getting yourself a cooldown robe. This robe allows you to infinitely use your artifacts. If you're interested in how to get this armor or make your own infinite artifact build, I'll leave a link down in the description to my previous video on it. Alright, now that we've got the prep out of the way, let's start off with the first boss inside Soggy Swamp, the Cauldron. Now, Corrupted Cauldron is actually pretty easy, considering that you can actually stand up here in this fenced area and not get hit by either the slimes or the Cauldron itself. So if you're ever worried about being attacked or you're too low health and you need a regen, you can just walk up to this little area and you'll be perfectly fine. You could even shoot arrows at him from up here if you wanted to, but you would have to walk to the sides. Now, the main way to utilize this is the fact that you're going to use this every time the fire is up to avoid taking damage, but as soon as you see that fire going down, you're going to sprint at him, pop both your buffs and the debuff, and you're just going to go ham on him. Now, for those of you who can't do this in one phase, obviously I won't kill him right away just to show you guys an example, but run back up here, wait for the fire to go back down, sprint down, mushroom, debuff, and swing at him again. Pretty simple, guys. I mean, hey, I even got the Ember Rope. You guys will be able to just do this little method back and forth on repeat until he's dead. Moving on to the second boss, we'll be heading to the Desert Temple to face the Nameless One. Now, the crazy thing about the Nameless One is you actually don't even have to use your melee weapon. As soon as you summon him, you can go ahead and walk to this bottom wall. Once he spawns in, he's going to summon some skeletons. They're going to get in your way, but that's fine. Go ahead and kill them real quick. And you'll notice he's in the top of my screen. You're going to stand by this wall and you guys can just shoot him with your crossbow, or your bow in general. If he splits off, dodge his little green orbs. And look at this. He's not even fighting back. If he ends up shooting you, just make sure you back up far enough to the point where you can only see about half his body. That way it ensures that you don't have to do anything. Now, if for some reason you're doing this and you don't have a bow, that is fine. We'll put him at half health real quick. What you want to do is wait until he's just like this and you're going to walk up onto him. He'll summon a few creatures, but that's fine. He'll be free to attack for you. Honestly, that boss in general is just kind of a pushover, and I really wish he was stronger since he looks so cool. Moving on to the third boss, the Redstone Monstrosity inside Fiery Forge. Alright guys, now for this boss, the Redstone Monstrosity, you're going to want to get the jump on him from the gate. As soon as you run in, you're going to want to pop everything on him as soon as he spawns in. And you're going to wail on him as fast as you can. Now he's a pretty tanky boy, and he's going to lift his arms up whenever he's going to smack down. You can just walk behind him and start swinging on him anytime he does that. So go ahead and let him do it again. Walk behind him, he won't be able to hit you. Pretty simple to take him out, guys. No need for really an advanced method or anything like that. It's as simple as just going behind him and he won't be able to hit you. Now, even though the method for Redstone Monstrosity wasn't exactly the most advanced thing in the world because it's such a simple boss, the great thing about it is that same exact method you guys can apply to the fourth boss, the MooShroom Monstrosity, located on the secret mission, MooShroom Island. If you haven't unlocked this MooShroom Island yet, I'll leave a link to that video as well down in the description. Go ahead and check it out for yourself and get this amazing island. Seriously, there's a lot of useful things when it comes to MooShroom Island. Now, like I said, guys, these bosses are very simpler, and if anything, the MooShroom boss is a lot easier. However, he does have, well, a bit more health. Go ahead and apply the same method of staying behind him, and look at that, he won't be able to hit you. Just like that, guys. And finally, the main one everyone is here to see, the final boss of the game, the Arch-Illager. I, of course, am going to load Obsidian Pinnacle up on the max difficulty, just as I have been for every other boss. Alright guys, now there's two methods you guys can use in order to defeat the Arch-Illager, one being a way to completely cheese the entire fight, and the other focusing more so on moving and dodging his damage. Both are mainly focused around using a bow though, so make sure before you get up to this fight that you want to pick up as many arrows as you can. I believe there's 2 or 3 supply chests that give you 20 arrows each, so you'll definitely be set to go when it comes to arrows. For the first phase of the Arch-Illager, I don't really recommend doing anything too much. The first phase, I don't think anyone has a genuine issue with. As soon as he spawns in, hit him as much as you can. He's going to throw his little wand attack, and then he's going to move and do the same thing. You guys can just hit him and repeat that process in any way you want. It's more so when he transforms that everyone worries about. So for example, he spawns in, you know, I'm just getting him as much as I can, run past his little wand. You know, I'll take the damage, doesn't hurt too bad. You don't really have to worry much, it's just a game of cat and mouse running around the map with him. Now to make this fight super simple, guys, in order to dodge any ability that he throws at you, all you have to do is roll off his edge. So what you want to do is shoot him with the arrow, and then roll off. And you'll end up spawning all the way down here. Now you can just sit there and repeat that process, jump up, arrow, and roll down. You'll almost never get hit this way, and even if you do end up dying from, say, fall damage or something, for some reason you just don't have a health potion up, you can just respawn with one of your revives. This method is what a lot of people have been using lately, so if you guys are worried you won't be able to do enough damage when he transforms, this is a method for you, because even when he transforms, you use the same method and he won't be able to hit you. Now, for those of you who are ready to take him on in any form, like I said, play the game of cat and mouse with him, doesn't take too much to kill him. Now once he transforms, you want to be ready with your gong and your mushroom. You're going to immediately hit him with it, and you're going to do as much damage as you can. Now obviously I don't want to sit there and kill him in the first phase. As soon as you guys get your burst damage, you guys want to focus on dodging this quad laser. Once you do, he's going to go ahead and he's going to go on the ground, and he's going to run around. Just use your boots and sprint around to dodge these lasers. As long as you can dodge any of the lasers, you will survive this fight, guaranteed. Now, in order to beat him, what you're going to wait for is once those lasers are done, walk up to him, and as soon as he goes to shotgun, it's better just to be inside his face and meleeing him from a close range. What you guys are going to do is just simply repeat that process because he doesn't have very much health. Believe it or not, the final boss is one of the lowest health bosses in the game. So as soon as he's done shooting the spinning laser as well as the ones in the ground, you'll just go ahead and walk up to him, burst damage him with your gong and your mushroom, and he'll be dead, I guarantee, in 3 phases minimum. For any of those who are stronger, like you guys saw me, you can easily kill him before he even starts his first phase. Now that's all of the bigger bosses in the game. If you guys are interested in any of the smaller mini bosses like the Red Golem, the Evoker, the Enderman, or the Skeleton Horseman, go ahead and leave a comment down below asking me any questions. I'll be sure to get to them as fast as I can. Anyways guys, I hope this video was super helpful for you. Honestly, most of the bosses you can just cheese using a bow or some type of method. Hopefully this helps some of you get unstuck if you couldn't beat the Illager or any of the other bosses. Anyways guys, if you guys did find this video useful, please subscribe for more, leave a like, and as always boys, I'll see you in the next one. Later!